Alright then guys, we're back. Sorry about that. We had a second crash for today's stream, very shortly after the first one in fact. Hopefully that is going to be the last of our crash issues for the stream. Wilton Airport says, somehow a kamikaze ninja managed to sneak into the Avatar facility, get away after losing Shadow and planting the bomb, then managed to sneak past everything and get back to the spawn and use the evac he was never meant to get to. That actually sounds pretty wild. How late in the game was this? Did you have like tier 3 enemies shooting at you while doing all that? Alright, now for the next 5-minute wait for the game to load. I'm gonna keep eating these kale chips. They're surprisingly good, very light though. They're not meant to be filling, I think. They're more meant to be something to just give your tongue some flavor. They're not as crispy as they were when we first made them. I think like 2 days ago or so. It's still really good. Lots of flavor. Very salty though. Definitely something that you want to eat with like water. Or some sort of liquid. A desktop? That's right, it's a desktop. We just crashed, so... Or my PC just crashed, so I have to reload everything again. So you decided to double down on crashes. Yes, that's right. We decided that 1 crash per stream wasn't enough. Someone filed a petition for a 2nd crash every stream, so now we're doing 2 crashes every stream. Hopefully you guys are okay with the double crashes per stream. That's the new schedule now. We make sure it happens. We're always very prompt with our crashes. Man, I can't wait for us to one day have a new PC and not have to wait a whole 5 minutes between each crash. But Ronar, shouldn't you just not be crashing at all after a new PC? No. We'll make sure to mess up the new PC enough so that it crashes every single day. These chips are great, actually. My girlfriend said that they were a little bit stale, and I could kind of taste it. It was like kind of, not stale, but it wasn't as crispy. There was a bit of the leafy feel to it when you bite down to it, but not a whole bunch. Here, we'll turn on a YouTube playable so you guys can look at something while we wait for the thing to load. Let's play. What game do you guys want to play today? I'm feeling Sandwich, Swordplay, Parking Rush, Tall Man, Flow Legends. It has the word legends in it. Why does this have the word legends in it? That makes no sense to me. Rise Up Balloon Game. Alright, we'll play the Rise Up Balloon Game. Protect the balloon. How do I protect the balloon? Oh, do I have to block? Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. Okay, we will protect this balloon with our lives. Oh, glad is Ronar done with that boring XCOM minigame. Time for the real games to happen. Oh my god. Oh god, the little fragments can kill the balloon. Okay, I get it now. The fragments can kill the balloon. Oh no, XCOM, get out of the way! This is much more important. Oh my gosh, okay. This is actually a lot harder than I thought it would be. Wow, how would you get rid of that? Do you just have to swipe back and forth? This is meant to be a phone game, so I'd imagine you'd have to swipe back and forth. Oh my gosh, how do you protect from that? That's tough. Here, let's just get a preemptive strike on everything over here and just clean it all out. No, stop XCOM. This is the more important game. Okay, somehow we didn't die. I'm very glad. Oh no, how are we gonna... Oh my gosh, how do we get past this? Wait, hold up. How do you get past this part? I somehow did this. I don't know how I did that. I hope you guys are enjoying this more than XCOM, because this is the new game that I'm streaming from now on. Oh gosh, you got these little fragments. I'm terrified of those little fragments. Those little, what do you call those? Asbestos fragments. Watch out, balloon. No! Fucking shotgun pellets flying down from the sky. Civilian fragments. Oh man, okay, we went pretty far that time. How much is one level? Have I been at level 0 or have I actually made it past that? Oh gosh, okay, I didn't even make it past that one. So I'm guessing, is there a line that tells you when you're done with a level or something? Holy, okay. Kill those triangles because they'll go up and blow something up apparently. I can apparently get a protector, which I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. Oh, that's my protector, I see. This little Captain America shield is pretty cool though. How is anyone supposed to protect against that? Tell me. How is anyone supposed to protect against that? Can you push the balloon? You can't. Okay, so I'm assuming you have to get rid of the triangles, otherwise you just get completely screwed over by something. Oh, XCOM is here. Alright guys, back to our regularly scheduled XCOM. Sorry about that, you guys. Didn't expect to get 2 crashes in one day, but we can actually play the game again. We have our liberation here. What else was I planning on doing? I was supposed to build a resistance ring. We did do that. Oh, thank you very much for dinner.
New means of replenishing our resources.
I feel like if it weren't for my girlfriend, sometimes I just play video games all day and forget about eating foods at all until the end of the day. What do you mean, yeah? You're supposed to say no, you're good about that. Alright, Liberation is a pretty important mission. Let's get ready to do it. I think we had a different mission last time, but because the game crashed, we ended up getting this one instead. That's why you don't have a girlfriend. It's all made up in my mind, guys. It's the voices in my mind. Is this a hack? It is a hack, so I will bring along the hijacker. Make sure that person's coming along with us. And one more soldier to bring along. Who would I want to turn into an officer? If I were to have one of these guys turn into an officer and kind of support a baby platoon of soldiers, who would it be? If I wanted one soldier to support a platoon of baby soldiers and just kind of train them up a bit, I feel like I would want the... Storm Rider, Scout... They don't have to be like an endgame officer, just like... I feel like the Scout would make for a pretty decent officer. We'll bring the Scout on this one. Whoever gets a Sergeant first just gets officer training all the way up to Trial by Fire. Alright, you guys are looking pretty good though. I don't have a lot of time for this mission. I might need to reduce this down by one person, but as we saw from before, those 4-man missions can get really brutal. So I'm kind of hesitant about doing this as a 4-man mission. I don't know, do I want to do this as a 4-man mission? It feels kind of dangerous. Oh, you mean reasons to not have one? Gym when I want, game when I want, I'm a simple man. Yeah, I pretty much get to do that myself, so... I consider myself very lucky. I have a very supportive girlfriend, she's a wonderful person. And I hope I can give back to her the same way she gives to me. If I want to run a squad here, let's say we try to run a squad with less equipment. What kind of units would I run on a less equipment squad? The Storm Rider and the Hell Knight are both quite powerful, and I think I can just run them without stuff on them. Even without stuff, this guy's shotguns should destroy Advent drones quite hard. I'm even gonna give you a laser sight, just because I like you so much. We got one guy with a sword to deal with sectoid observers, flamethrower to deal with anything else that might pop out, scout for bonus damage. I can't fit in a 5th, unfortunately, right? I can't fit in a 5th, unfortunately. And I don't think I have the intel to do it either. I got like 16 intel. It's an okay amount, but not a whole bunch. Are we gonna do a 4-man hack from train mission? That feels kind of sketch. Alright, if we're gonna do this, I should bring like a full team of really strong units. Units that can hold their own and fight a bunch of enemies all at once. This is probably the team I would go with if I had to run something like this. And I'm also gonna start running nanoscales on people. Nanoscales will make sure that our people are extra tanky and capable of going through the mission without getting killed. Okay, this is what it would look like if I was going to run these guys. I guess this team would function decently. As long as I have this rocket launcher, I think we're good. Then for the Hell Knight, I'm gonna give you... medkit, I guess? Sure, let's go with something like that. Any PCSs that we can use? We got depth perception. I'm gonna put that on a sniper, and I'm gonna put this on... probably another sniper, honestly. Alright, this is going to be the tough mission of the stream. We'll see if we can overcome that mission. But it will be important for us to do it though, so...
Avenger plotting new course.
Let's head over here, pick up some... reduced contact cost. That is always an excellent thing to pick up early on. And we also have ourselves another hack mission over
Setting
here.
course for the Indonesian zone.
Remember to equip the Hell Knight with Psi Underlay. Do I need the Psi Underlay yet? I think that's like for much later, right? In fact, the way that I'm building this Hell Knight, I don't even think I need the Psi Underlay. He's going full tank mode, so he probably doesn't even need it that much. Who else am I going to rank up a lot? I do want to turn you into an officer, so I definitely want to give you a bunch of rank ups. This guy can actually hold long-range weapons. That's not bad. Because I'm going to have you sitting in the back line, so it wouldn't hurt to give you long-range weapons. For now it's hunting shotguns though, just so I can kill enemy drones. But later on down the line I want to switch that around. Flame torch, pistol, auto sniper rifle. Looks like you got everything that you need. Psi Underlay is for stuff like Hellish Rebuke. Oh, do I need to have that for Hellish Rebuke to work? If I have to have that, then I might have to take off Hellish Rebuke. Because my plan is to give that guy a shield, not a Psi Underlay. Contact cost has been reduced down to 75.
Solid bearing on the local resistance forces in that area.
You know, guys, we could make contact with another area around here. That's actually kind of tempting. 75. Let's find our liberation in this area before we do anything else, though.
Indonesia.
We should keep on looking for missions. More supplies. I am down for more supplies. More supplies is always a good thing. For this squad, we will send in Sidewinder, maybe the Sharpshooter. Definitely want Jane Kelly on this. I need to rank her up a lot more. We'll bring our Ninja, and we'll bring Ranger, because this is extract supplies, so we do need a team that can run really fast. I want to go with the sniper rifle, but I feel like the sniper has issues killing things in one hit in this mod. The auto sniper rifle actually gives them the ability to one-shot things. There's something nice about that. Being able to just click on an enemy and just have them be dead. That's not something that you can often get. Okay then. This is gonna be our squad. Should be a pretty decent squad, I would say. I will probably give you a shotgun, actually. Shotgun, there we go. And maybe what I'll do is I will take off these grenades, and your job is to just run up to things and blow them up. There we go, we got another squad running.
Sky Ranger deployed.
We're in the pipe. 5x5.
You can put the Psi Underlay in his pistol slot. Really? In the pistol slot?
Just one
Okay, that's interesting.
keepers up to Commander. I've heard they'll eat just about anything.
Fortunately, we can't liberate just yet. We probably need to get more people there before we can do that. More rookies. I could always use more rookies.
Setting course for Sector 2, Australia.
Yes, that's the intended spot. Oh, that's the intended spot for it. Interesting. Alright, we can fit in probably one more mission. Kind of iffy, but we do get 1 resistance personnel and 2 rookies. 3 rookies, actually. And we got ourselves a Shiv over there. I don't know if we can fit in too much more, though. Oh, what's this?
It works well.
Where's
Still
that?
through the onions.
Okay, my girlfriend just sprinkled some fresh onions over my food here. Little onion chips. It does work, actually. Thank you for that. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 3 rookies. This mission's kind of iffy. I don't know if we should do this mission with this team. It feels kind of a bit much for a 4-man team to handle. Yeah, we might have to skip this one. I did want to get some more rookies, but we don't have the people to do it. And by the time these 24 hours passes for these guys, I think that's gone past the amount of time that we need to actually do this with 5 people. That's alright. We can pass that one up.
Course
We'll
for
get more chances to
Indonesia.
find people in this region over here. There we go. 2 new soldiers right there. Plus an arsonist. Now then, I need some combat units. That's something I wanted to build. So we're gonna make you into a combat class. And we're gonna make you into the combat class. I want 2 combat class units to start training up. There we go. They will double as our medics as a secondary role. Their main role, though, is to kill things. Debris cleared, excellent. Start working on this spot over here. Or I could even have you working on the resistance ring. Let's get that going a little bit sooner. Take some more bites of their food. The enemy deploys some units that have been trained to climb walls. I love this text over here. Alright, let's get ready for our liberation. Extremely light. This begins the chain of events needed to free that region and give us some more extra income. Mashed potatoes and shredded chicken with gravy. Excellent stuff. When I was in college and school in general, I hated chicken because all those stuff that you get from like cafeterias and stuff, it's always cooked so dry. And chicken is one of those things where it's like really easy to cook it until it's like too dry and stuff. Especially if you're eating like white meat, like chicken breast and things. So when I was finally out of college and stuff and we started cooking for ourselves, I was like, wait a second, chicken's actually amazing when you don't overcook it. Right now my order of favorite meats is beef, then chicken, and then pork. Although I think I like, if we included fish to the mix, fish would be the number 1. What kind of foods do most of you guys eat on a regular basis? When it comes to proteins, the one that we end up eating the most actually probably ends up being salmon, because we get a bunch of frozen salmons from Costco and then just defrost it the night before and just quickly fry it up. Very simple to cook it up in a pan. Sandwich. Oh yeah, that's a great type of protein. What kind of sandwich do you get? Rice curry? Oh man, I really liked curry when I was a little kid, but Ever since finding out I was allergic to it or developing the allergy, I don't know which one it is. I was either already allergic to it or I just developed it. I haven't been able to eat cherry as much anymore. Alright, time for the tough mission. Let's do it.
Send these vermin a message.
First pod, already a really difficult one. I need to get you as close to that spot as possible. So I'm just gonna start running this guy. I'm gonna start running that guy straight down. This guy will hang out on the roof. And Hell Knight has a problem with movement, so I'm just gonna dash you all the way down to here. If you get revealed, that's fine. I don't mind getting revealed at this point. Mostly salami sandwiches? Okay. I'm Brazilian. Here we basically eat rice, black beans, and some meat. And that sounds like a pretty good combo. As an Asian, I'm always just one to eat rice and usually some meat or vegetables.
Good copy. Moving on target. Hostiles making the rounds.
Another round of enemies over there. This is a bit tough for this team to handle, I think. If we can hack that drone, that would be quite nice. But that might be a bit challenging, though. What's the best way for us to engage this? Oh yeah, one of the changes that the Long War 2 technical got was they got an extra rocket. Man, in regular Long War 2, this would have been like, oh man, that's way too OP of a buff. But in Long War the Chosen, or at least in Ted Jam, it's just like, oh, okay, they got an extra rocket. That's cool.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar.
This is electrical damage, apparently. So this is actually 5 to 7 damage. Is that how this works? Removes many positive effects from the enemy and deals electric damage. Interesting.
Slow and steady.
Prepare, persist, and overcome.
I'm gonna set you up so that you can get ready to throw a rocket on top of these guys.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
I guess you're fine the way you are because you'll just swap places with someone
Eyes on the
anyways.
prize.
Electrical damage does not equal bonus damage to robots. Oh, okay.
Eyes on a hostile patrol.
Hello.
Crush anyone who blocks my path.
Unfortunately, we
dare
weren't
you.
able to hit him. Here comes the lightning reflexes drone that we will never hit with any of our attacks. Wait, we actually hit it, wow.
Armor still holding.
I actually wanted to hack that, now we can't hack it.
To a killing blow.
Luckily, this guy hasn't been revealed yet, so I still have access to my... Oh, I want to blow that up quite badly. Man, it feels so weird being able to actually hit this thing with a 71% accurate shot. Back in the old days of like literally 1 month ago, drones used to only give you a 30% chance to hit them if you tried to hit them like this. Okay, somebody has to try and deal with that drone. Who's it gonna be? We have a hack down here, it's nothing useful. You are in stealth, so you do get opportunities to try and reach that spot up there. If I can get rid of this drone for you. Wow, an SMG kill.
What little there is must suffice for the time being.
That was funny. Killed a guy without even trying. Okay, you're gonna sit right around here. We still got a bit more time before we have to get the thing.
We must not neglect our
Probably throw our
training.
evac zone next round as close to the spot as we can. Frost Sectoid, Grub, Lancer. Oh, they're inside of the train. Weird.
Got a group of hostiles over here.
You can possibly hack that one. I'll leave that up to you. We also have a rocket if we need to use that. I know there's a group of enemies right down in here somewhere. And we need to kill this thing. What's the best way to handle this turn? I'm gonna start off with a Knight's Charge and just run straight at this guy. And see if there's anything else on the map that we have to worry about. Interestingly enough, there isn't actually anything else we have to worry about. Okay then.
Heading out.
We'll bring Mr. Hell Knight up. Set up the one for all. Probably just take a shot at this thing for now. And actually kill it, nice work.
X-ray neutralized.
There's a really weird mission in that we're just like surrounded by enemies, but none of them are active, so I'm trying really hard not to like step in a way that will trigger a bunch of enemies all at once. Very, very weird. I can chop this guy, or I can fall back.
Pace out the halls of your
We'll fall
lineage
back.
once familiar.
And I know there's a drone right down there waiting to activate at some point.
Moving on target location.
Just gonna drop you back here.
On Overwatch.
The rabble thrills to the spilling of blood.
Hey Ronar, happy birthday! Aw, thank you very much, Alexi. It doesn't have lightning reflex. Wait, that was taken off? I could have sworn it still had it. It has zone of control and what else? I could have sworn it had lightning reflexes. No, maybe not.
Carelessness will find no clemency in this
Aye.
place.
You're right, Tedster. There isn't lightning reflexes anymore. So zone of control is the main thing that they have now, huh? Interesting, interesting. Alright, well this guy has a flamethrower and he can use it on the sectoid, so I'm gonna do that right now. Oh, hi. Okay, there's two guys down there. There's an explosive barrel that will probably take care of a decent amount of them. Now, don't forget that the Frost Lancer is not actually disabled by the flamethrower. But Frost Lancer isn't nearly as dangerous as regular Stun Lancer, so I'm actually not too worried about that. This guy being chilled kind of hurts him a lot, though. I do have a rocket here. Oh, that could just destroy these guys so hard, but then I'm gonna get stunned and I won't be able to hack anything. Can you hit him with a grenade? You definitely can.
Let's move.
Oh, come on. You can't deny this from me. It is my
You will know
birthright.
true pain before I finally allow you to die.
And thank you very much for the donation. Much appreciated, sir. Thank you to LXC Time for the $20 donation. Very much appreciate it. There's a bit of a problem here. Mr. Bivaz is sitting out in the middle of nowhere. I might have to shoot this rocket just to keep everything under control, but that also means I'm going to get stunned and I won't be able to go for the hack rewards using the hacker. Unless I kill the drone. I can actually just kill the drone if I wanted to.
I'm on it.
Might be the better option here. That way I can actually finish this guy off.
Coming your
No
way.
hack this round, unfortunately. Somehow you're able to shoot this rocket right through the fence. Dead.
Multiple hostiles eliminated.
Nice. And all that's left is to make yourself the juiciest target for this drone so that he stuns you instead of the other guy if you don't kill it. And you don't kill it. We should throw our evac next round. I completely forgot about it. Hey, there's a little fly trying to get inside my food. No, it's my food. Alright, there's the stun. Gotta take care of this guy, and we gotta take care of this guy. Sword should be enough to remove this guy from existence. There we go. And we got some stuff. Elite Expanded Magazine, the perfect pickup for the early game.
I'm going.
Container is detonating in just a few turns, so let's get this evac going. Next turn it'll say 2 and I have to double dash, and then after that I have the single move in and grab that. Hopefully nothing is going to disorient us if we fail to get this drone. And we got it! Second drone! I think this is all for the same region too. Hopefully this drone doesn't die when the enemies come walking in from the other side. I'd be kinda sad if we lose this drone, actually.
I knew all these paths once. Now it must be carried home.
Just for safety, I'm gonna dash you all the way down here in case the other guy somehow doesn't make it. I'm pretty sure you will, but just in case. And I will make you the easier target for the drone to hit by activating shield.
We must not
wave.
neglect our training.
Or wait, no, we hacked the drone. I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, the drone's already hacked. I don't need to tank a hit from it. I am hallucinating, maybe just a little bit.
Got it covered.
A momentary abatement.
Here we go.
Alright, I believe there's one more enemy somewhere down there that just kind of got blown up when we shot the thing over here, and he just didn't realize what was going on, and his AI is just frozen now. Otherwise, I feel like they'd already have found us.
Here.
Menace 1-5, you're almost out of time. The detonator is about to blow.
We know, Bradford, we know.
I hope it's worth it.
Just want to give our hijackers a chance to pick it up.
Bypassing
Large
security.
intel cache. Yeah, the fly can't have this food. He needs to get his own girlfriend to make him food for him. Dang, could have been greedy there. I think one rebel tends to make more intel over the course of the entire campaign
Status confirmed. The charges
than
are
the
inactive
maximum
and
reward, so
package is
technically that's
secure.
better for me to pick
Eliminate
that guy up.
any remaining hostiles near the AO. On your order.
And we're about to have reinforcements dropping right on top of us.
Affirmative. Covering now.
I won't hold anything back. You can depend on me.
Makes more from just improving playable missions early. Sorry, I don't know what you mean by that. What do you mean by making more from improving playable missions?
Move out!
More intel generation for mission detection in the area. Oh, okay, yeah. I agree. You should never underestimate the value that the resistance rebels actually provide. They provide so much value.
Everyone,
Let us
stay on your
claim this
guard.
place anew.
I think there's supposed to be enemies
Doesn't
around
matter.
us, but I didn't pay attention. Oh, they were active? Uh-oh.
A closer look, perhaps?
A new
No, they weren't active. Okay, good.
new crop of craven adversaries.
This is what happens when I'm not paying attention when I play
Have you
XCOM.
no honor?
We just have enemies walking up to me like this. How do I kill this guy here? SMG
big
kill.
deal. Moving to position.
And dead.
Hostile target down.
I have not come this far just to lose you here.
There's supposedly like a random sectoid just running around back there. We have yet to find out whether or not he's truly there.
This is Firebrand. It's time to go.
For all we know, that sectoid is actually just a
What's
myth.
over there? Evac confirmed.
Avenger, this is Firebrand. Package is secure.
Yeah,
All
it
external
snowballs.
operatives are secure.
The one
Firebrand
merit to
is
taking the
reporting
other one is if you can use that immediate intel to do something, like for example, if you're about to do a really tough mission and you need to boost it and you don't have any intel, that's one way that thing can actually be worth more. And the other way that is worth more is if you need to contact another region immediately. So there's two ways in which the other choice can be the better choice, but in our case I think we're fine the way we are.
Even now, our enemy lurks in the shadows, plotting to destroy all we have built, to return us to the chaos of the old world. Only together can we oppose them. United in the Elders' love for us, we shall prevail, no matter.
Good work out there, Commander. We're one step closer to taking back our planet.
Okay, we get our supercharge. We can actually hack 2 drones per mission now. Our teleport abilities will also stun enemies. That's also pretty good thing to have. I might consider run and slice next time we try this build. Normally, I can't like shield and shotgun in the same turn, because if I try doing that, I don't have any more movements, right? I can only blue move, shield, shotgun, but that's usually not enough to get behind the enemy lines. If we use run and slice, we can actually double move up to a enemy, stab him, then set up our shield and shotgun one of his friends in the back lines. There is some merit in that. There is actually some merit for that. I will keep that in mind. Also, this elite expanded magazine is going to make our technician do so much damage. Or enough intel to get you from 59 intel to 69. The nice number will always make admin quake in their boots. That's the spirit, Twitch chat. I like how we immediately finish one mission and there's another one waiting for us right after.
Setting course for the
Perfect
Australian
timing.
sector.
But transposition kind of does that too, with the bonus of letting some of your units play aggressive. It's true. Transposition is just overall the better choice. I agree with that. Alright, we're trying to push these guys up to Sergeant. Once we get some people up to Sergeant, they'll drag up the rest of the roster up with them. Or at least that's the plan. We got a hack mission over here. I'm going to be bringing along our hijacker once more, probably. Oh, do I not have people in training? No, I do. Good. Arsonist, perhaps. Shinobi, perhaps. I'm feeling the... Let's give Nyan a bit of more missions. Barely enough time. There we go. I should probably start building nanoscales for the rest of my team. Not yet, though. Maybe one for the melee guy. This guy does require close quarters. There you go. Make you a little bit bulkier. And by a little bit, I mean a lot. That 8 HP is gonna go a long way.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position to drop.
Oh, and don't forget. Little bit of base management here. Gotta make sure that there's no faceless in here ruining our missions.
I was born of the Elder's own
Laser weapons complete.
of their very essence to serve
Now,
as
we
their
can't do
gracious
advanced laser weapons just yet. I need a little bit more Illyrium, so we're gonna have to render one of our Illyrium cores.
instrument of their will, and they instill in
We have made a number of new discoveries, Commander.
I had assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
This will prove to be an important
What game
step
better,
forward.
XCOM Enemy Within or XCOM 2? That depends on how much you're deciding to play. I think, overall, if you're just playing the vanilla game, XCOM 1 is probably a little bit better, mostly because it doesn't have the timers and everything. I feel like it lets you play with the game the way it was intended, more as like an RNG risk assessment type game, whereas XCOM 2 is more of just a puzzle game where you figure out how to alpha strike everything. But if you play with mods though, XCOM 2 is much, much better for mods. Oh, I can't get this still. I have to do 2 of those?
I will make that our
Alright, we're gonna render 2
priority.
Illyrium cores. This better be worth it. Hint, it was not worth it.
Got an urgent communication coming in for you now, Commander.
I had high hopes for the Resistance under your leadership, Commander, and you have outdone yourself.
Okay, temporarily increase scanning times. That is kind of annoying. We have yet to meet our first Chosen in combat. That should be happening fairly soon. I can't really do anything of value with you guys for now, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to do nothing until we get our first Sergeant. Let's also check out the black market and see if there's any new soldiers for us to pick up. Wait, Mud.
Market is open.
What was good at Wait, Mud, you... What was good at XCOM 1? Okay. Maybe a bit of a typo there. But if you were asking for what mods might be good for XCOM 1, the Long War mod is pretty much the most popular one, and it probably is what arguably popularized modding in the XCOM community. XCOM 2 came out, not shortly after, but it came out after Long War 1 came out, like the Long War mod came out, and then they made a Long War 2 mod. What we're playing right now is like mods built on top of mods, with Long War 2 as kind of the baseline for the mods that we have, but we have a bunch of other stuff in this, like different classes, all sorts of things. So whatever you're seeing here is probably going to be a much more complex version of the base game that you'll be getting. I could just buy Illyrium. I mean, by the end of the game I will have to buy this anyways. So I could sell some of this stuff, I guess. I think I'm definitely selling the basic stock. The weapon crate. Probably the basic suppressor. Basic perception. That is all very good amounts of cash. I think we'll buy an extra soldier here. We could use a heavy. No, wait, sorry. XCOM 2 is really good with XCOM 1
We'll need to
mods.
seek out new means of replenishing our resources.
XCOM 2 is really good with XCOM 1 mods. What kind of XCOM 1 mods were you talking about? Like mods that have like the visuals like XCOM 1.
I did my best to get the new recruits ready for what they're going up
What we're watching now though is actually heavily modded UFO assault. Alright, Evanino, we got you on the team here. What are we doing with you? You've got Rocketeer as a perk over here. That's already really cool. Lock and load, Deadeye, Danger Zone. Yeah, sure, we'll do Danger Zone. 35, 15. This is like 8 points over. I might have to cut off one of these, but these are both pretty good perks to have. Your rocket launcher or heavy weapon gains a bonus use. Does this upgrade the rocket to a plasma rocket when we finally get the upgrade? Heavy weapons are weapons such as shredder gun that can only be mounted on an exo or warsuit. I feel like that gives us a bit of value on Jingoistic. This works with Jingoistic as well as the rocket launcher that we're carrying, right? Because if that's the case, I think that is definitely the best option for us, followed by hollow targeting and area suppression. So this guy will have a combination of suppressing as his main job as well as shooting rockets when the situation calls for it. And then I'll probably go for stop at nothing, because if we're trying to lock down an enemy and they're able to cancel our suppression, that can get really bad if that happens at the wrong time. Improved suppression is OP, same with disabling suppression. Salvo's not a bad option either. I think disabling suppression plus improved suppression is perfect though. That combination just completely decimates an enemy's ability to fight back. It's really, really good. And then we can either go with iron rations for extra equipped rockets, or we can go for devastation for more value in our rockets. Both are fine options. This one's probably better for long missions and this one's better for short missions. But area suppression is the first one that we go for. I don't know, I do ask you what is good mods. I see. XCOM 1 mods would be Long War 1 stuff. Any of the Long War series mods tends to be pretty good. The main one is just the original Long War, of course. And then XCOM 2, the modding community was much more refined because there's an actual workshop available. So it's much more easy to download mods for XCOM 2, as well as the quality of XCOM 2 mods in general. If you wanted to play an overhaul mod for XCOM 2, the first thing I would go for is probably Long War of the Chosen. Also, it depends on whether or not you have the expansion. If you have War of the Chosen, play Long War of the Chosen. That's basically Long War 2 with the expansion. And then if you're not getting the expansion, then you just play Long War 2. But definitely play the vanilla game once or twice though. There's still value in the vanilla game. This is about ready. I might launch this soon, once that goes down to vulnerable. Let's keep on scanning here for our Liberation 2 mission.
Australia.
That I'm gonna skip. I don't want to draw attention to this region right now. Medkits and most healing abilities are disabled for a month? What is this?
Not think I could
Gross.
have predicted this outcome.
Disgusting. What kind of monster would
Hello,
do
Commander.
such a thing?
Commander, if we intend on discovering the purpose of the chip we extracted from you, we'll need to
Advanced
conduct
laser
the
weapons is
appropriate
next. We
research
should
as
have
soon as
next-gen
possible.
weapons
The
very
science
soon.
is eager to begin, Commander.
Resistance ring complete. And now we can actually assign actions once we get a sergeant available. We can also just do something simple like fabricate a superior PCS. I don't know if I would risk an ambush chance for a superior PCS. I mean, a superior PCS this early on is actually really good. Not the worst idea. Although if you get something like superior focus or something, you're gonna be like, damn it. I wasted 8 days and 2 soldiers and raised the ambush chance for the next one just for that shit. Gather supplies. Supplies could be worth it. I don't know, is 50 supplies worth 2 soldiers and 7 days? Probably not, actually. I think I value 2 soldiers and 7 days much more than 54 supplies. Well, need to finish Chimera Squad, then XCOM within, then I'll get XCOM 2 because it looks fun what you have here. If you want to see the exact mod list that we have, I think the one that Tama linked is the one that we have going right now, right? Is that the right one? Yeah, all you have to do is go to the workshop and just check off everything that you see there. And you'll probably have a very similar experience to the thing that we have going on right now. Go do this mission next. It's still at enemy readiness normal. I thought that would go down to vulnerable already. There we go. Now it's down to vulnerable. How's it going, Captain Petrock? Alright, let's get ready for another mission. Let me go take another bite of my food. Let me read some YouTube chat. I always forget to read YouTube chat. Happy birthday, bro. Thank you very much, Tuki Nose. Sorry if I didn't see your message earlier, but I appreciate it, though. Same to you, Abrams. You see the new roboticist yet? I might have, or I might not have. We will possibly see it as we play through this campaign. How new is it? Is it like a couple of perks rearranged, or is it like completely different from what I remembered? Completely different. It summons drones. Wait, that's not what I remembered seeing. Drones, that's completely different from what I remember. If that's in it.
To exercise restraint using explosives. Explosives.
Okay, sectoid observer sitting right up there. We're gonna get ready to take care of that guy. Everybody else move up. I could just snipe them instead of like opening the doors nice and slow.
On my way.
I'm at Magic City moving like the government.
Scanning.
Patience. Oh no, I can't see them anymore. I wanted to snipe them. Can you snipe them from here? The answer is no. One nice thing about this map is that everything is like in nice and organized compartments. So when you're inside one compartment, it's less likely that you find other enemies active. Apparently we were able to shoot that guy and not alert the rest of the map. That's kind of funny. Let's take this time to just manufacture stuff.
Heading out.
Scrap together a mag grenade with that soldier over there. Eula's gonna be on Overwatch, same with you. I don't know if it was worth it to wait an extra round for this though.
They needed a stealth soldier. I'm moving like Gilbert Arenas.
I love just getting these stealthy shots in with these guys.
Wasn't made out of titanium, I'd kill myself. My bitch looked like Timothy Chalamet.
Alright, sectoid abjurer sitting up there. This guy's a little bit tough to hit, but not that thing, so we're going to try our best to get it. Not a kill, unfortunately. How do we kill the sectoid? That's the main one. I think if we stand over here, it should work. Assuming there's nothing else on the map, of course. Dead. And dead. Oh, nope, not dead. This thing is very resilient against death. There we go, finally got it. No slugshot squatty. Oh, they took off slugshot from the roboticist? Well, it does get drones now, so I'm assuming its identity is completely different from what I remembered it to be. Yeah, I like these little compartment rooms. Very nice and relaxing to just go through these missions here like that. Do I rather go through this door or this door? I guess we go through this door. Nice Elerium core to make up for all the ones that we didn't, or all the ones that we had to rip apart for the research. This sniper is a little bit far behind.
I'm moving lucrative.
And I don't think we can afford to wait for them. Still nothing. Still nothing. Something. Hello. Oh gosh, that's a lot of things. That guy has a really cool looking outfit. The Pathfinder Hunters always look super cool. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's take care of some enemies here. We got a magnetic grenade. This sounds really cool, and it probably is really cool, so I'm just going to send this out right now. That's a dead guy, plus some shred. Excellent start. Then follow that up with a... Can I flamethrower here? You do have combat drugs. I can make use of that. In fact, let's get everyone else to stand right up here. And let's see how many tiles we can hit with the combat drugs. We can hit like up to there. Unfortunately, Danker will not be able to participate.
I'm moving like French Montana.
I should have taken the assault shot with that guy first. I messed up there. Smoke grenade for the squad. And that should be active for everyone down here, right? Yes, it is. Excellent. Alright, 75. Much better than that 85 from before. Let's take this. Excellent burn. And that's going to force him back a little bit. Danker, unfortunately, cannot support the weight.
That elite pussy turned me into a radical.
Okay, we might have been able to kill this thing this round if we just took a bit more damage against it. Now, would I rather you sitting back here reloading, or would I rather you dash up and be relevant? I think I'd rather you dash up and be relevant. Even though you don't have any ammo in your sniper rifle, if you just throw a grenade, that makes you more important than just taking a 50% sniper shot. Here comes the poison cloud. I hope it misses. Damn it, it didn't miss. Overwatch from that guy. Another guy coming in. That should be a double move. Unfortunately, we did take some little bits of damage from that poison. Do you have a med kit for yourself? Oh, you're disoriented too. No. Oh, medkits are disabled, right, from that dark event. Ah, that's so annoying. The most obnoxious dark event of all time. Alright, who's gonna run that Overwatch for us?
Moving like Dracula, we get it back in blood.
I just want to remove that Overwatch first. Nice shot. Almost killed him even.
I need my perks. I need my perks.
He needs his perks, guys. Okay, this guy is almost dead. This thing is also almost dead. Which one do I go for first? I think that depends on what Eula can hit. Eula has a good amount of HP, so she can probably afford to stand in a really awkward position just to try to get a good flamethrower off. This is pretty solid. Let's go for that. Most things here are disabled. A couple things aren't, though.
What's over there?
What can we do about the situation? Let's try to hit this thing for some damage. See if we can bring it down to 3 HP. Did that help us at all? I don't actually think that helped us very much. I was already gonna kill that thing. 30%. I think you just need to hunker down so you don't take too much damage here. You can't throw an evac while you're disabled. Oops. Oh, I hit the end turn button! Alright, looks like we don't get a shot with you. This guy's gonna do some annoying things. Oh, they're just gonna walk back and Overwatch? Okay, are you done with your poison now, sir? Good. Okay, sorry about that. Now I need this guy to be dead, and I need that guy to be dead. Where are you, Danker? What can you hit?
AK sing like a castrati.
You can hit that guy, might as well. Dead.
Slowly faded into darkness, and I let the archangels take him.
They're trying to stall us out of that objective. And it's working quite well, actually.
This is Firebrand. Evac request confirmed.
How do I approach them without getting hit? Without getting hit too hard. I'm gonna have to run that Overwatch, I think. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to run that Overwatch. Oh, you can't pick up the loot. I need to get you up to here so I can blow up one of these guys, and then someone else has to blow up the last one. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna combat drugs this team. And by doing it this way, we can make it so that these guys are more likely to run through the Overwatch without getting hurt, hopefully. I'm assuming this works.
What's your battle plan?
Alright, Eula, you get a shot against this guy and that guy. Ugh. Somebody has to run up for the objective. And I really don't want it to be this guy. So I think it's gonna have to be Eula over here. I'm hoping she's even close enough to actually reach that.
I'll teach you all right.
I don't even know if she's close enough to get to the objective. We might not be close enough. This is rough. And I gotta be really careful with this guy over here. He can drop dead in an instant if I'm not careful. I really hope Eula's close enough to reach it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is 8 tiles enough for her? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Technically she has 12 mobility, so that's probably 8-ish movement, and then one of them's a diagonal. I think she can reach it. If she can't, then I'll just be really upset. And I need you to be in a safe spot, I think. So I'm gonna just have you pick up this loot and fall back. I kinda don't like how this turned out. It's kind of a weak turn for us.
Alright, I'll go.
You get one shot against one of these guys, so why don't you try to taking care of that guy at least? I couldn't even get rid of one of the soldiers. Nice try. Oof. Bit of chip damage there. Advent Trooper moving up, going for Eula. Ouch.
Menace 1-5, you're almost out of time. The
We know,
detonator is
Bradford,
about
we
to
know.
blow.
Okay, we can reach the spot, that's good.
I'll scout ahead.
Alright, Eula, we're gonna be backing you up. Just get this objective first. That is top priority here. How about a dark event where every shot has a chance to cause your gun to jam and have to reload? That sounds terrible. It's basically increasing your fail chance on your actions for every shot that you take.
Charges are inactive and the package is secure. Eliminate any remaining hostiles near the AO.
Is it clear?
Alright, first things first, kill this guy. Dead. Next things next, kill this guy. Dead. Our team took a bit of damage, but we're alive. We got the objective, and now it's time for us to go home. The lack of medkits kind of hurts us.
Yes.
Let's center the team around here so we don't have anyone standing out in the open.
I hope it's worth it.
Everyone else is reload and Overwatch.
Looking to beat the cum out of a big breast.
Alright, we got some enemies sitting right here. Hello, you guys. Are you prepared to die instantly? Hey, where's my Overwatch? I wanted that. My Overwatch was stolen from me. I want my Overwatch back. It was stolen. I was scammed. Once I had this medkit dark event when the chosen stronghold was 98%. That sounds so painful, not being able to heal up right during the chosen fight. Did you end up going for it, or did you have to skip it?
I'm going.
Or did you just wait it out and just keep those people in there? I went for it. Did it turn out well?
This is Firebrand. It's time to go.
I feel like that silence means no, it didn't turn out well.
This is Firebrand. Package is secure. All XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
I got crushed. It was the Super Hunter. Oh, that's a terrible time to get that dark event. The guy who does a lot of damage during the dark event where you can't heal. Yeah, that'll suck.
Advent officials announced an increase to this month's recruitment quotas. Citizens are encouraged to voluntarily visit their nearest recruitment center. Remember, only together can we build a better
Okay then, let's get ready to keep on going. Another good mission. Hopefully we got some good promotions. Maybe we can get ourselves a sergeant perhaps.
As long as there's
I have a
even
sergeant.
one Reaper left left standing.
Ah, we can't have a sergeant yet. The corporals didn't promote.
Finger on the trigger.
Danker, you were supposed to promote there. Though I think Rishi found the source of some of the jank giving them so many actions. I think that's what Rishi said. She did say she was working on it. So I expect by the time we reach them again, they should be fixed. Alright, that engineer is an excellent pickup. I think I'm gonna go for it right now, seeing as how we don't have any other missions to do. And the faster we get this engineer, the faster we can dig things out. So that's always a good thing to have. Is that Liberation 2? It is a Liberation 2 with another Storm Rider. We already have like 2, don't we? Or 1? We have at least 1. Rescue VIP from cell. 5 days. Can I boost it? I can technically boost it.
I tend to keep things simple. Choose a target, pick up their trail, and then, when the time is right, I strike without warning.
He sounds like such an edgelord. Who calls someone to tell them, I like to hunt my targets and strike when they're not ready? The ultimate creeper phone call. Alright, we're gonna have Bob Ross on this mission. Wanted to try out Bob Ross for once. This is a hack mission, and our hijacker is not here, so we're gonna be sending out the agent on this one. And maybe we'll also send out... I'm gonna send out the Reaper again. I really want Anchor Dude to just max out. We'll send out Danker Dude, Bonsai, maybe even the Buccaneer. Just get all of our corporals out. 96%! We were really close to being able to do this without having to field any equipment. If I take off the medkits, because we obviously can't use medkits, and maybe the AP grenades, we should be able to force this mission with 5 people, I think. 98%. Oh man. Can we get that to be 100%? That would be quite nice. I think no matter what, we're gonna have to boost it. So why don't we just gear up our team to the max. Since medkits are worthless, we might as well start building up a bunch of grenades and flashbang. Or even nanoscale vests. I should probably do more of those. Especially for our close quarters units. These guys definitely want to have that extra bit of HP. That tankiness is going to allow them to do all sorts of daring types of plays. Especially these 3 HP units. I don't feel comfortable with them walking around with 3 HP. Let's fix them up with a bit of nanoscale. It's gonna eat into our alloys a decent amount, but that's fine. Alright, that's gonna be our squad with a boost. It says it's gonna go down to very light. We're gonna have to do a very light mission with the squad, but I think they can handle it. I think these guys should be fairly strong.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Squad green to deploy.
Avenger.
Let's finish picking up that engineer so we have our 3rd NG. We're making very good progress here. How long are you planning to stream till today? I don't know. Maybe another 2 hours? 4 hours if a lot of people are still watching? I'm thinking I'll probably pause around maybe 9 o'clock though, so maybe 1 more hour or 2 more hours depending on how many people are still watching by then.
The new uniform isn't bad considering, but sometimes I do miss that damn sweater.
Okay, let's finish up over... Ooh, we're actually maxed out. And I can't put anyone over here yet, right? No, I can't. I'll put you down there temporarily, and then I'll switch you back out when the time comes. And let's keep on scanning. Now that we found Liberation 2 down here, let's start looking for Liberation 1 in this region. Unless I already found it. Did I already find it? No, that's a smash and grab. We're still looking for Liberation 1 in this region. Oh no, our very first retaliation! We weren't ready for that. Let's get these guys to come back home. You know, at first I was like, oh man, the people on YouTube watching the VOD are going to have, we're gonna have to sit down for a really long time to watch the whole thing at once until I remember that the computer crashed halfway through, so I think it'll be split into 2 videos. Alright, we're going to go back to the balloon floating game. Oh my goodness. How did I survive that? I feel like if we just like move the mouse back and forth up here, we can pretty much block everything that's like threatening to get our balloon. Yeah, there we go. This strat actually works pretty well. Oh. Oh, did XCOM just crash? I think XCOM just crashed again. Dang it! And we died on the balloon game. That's really tragic. It's one thing to have your PC crash. Another thing to have your game crash. It's another thing to have your balloon get popped. Uh-oh. The moment I saw that star going down, I was like, there's no way I'm reacting fast enough to that. My eyes saw it, but my hands didn't move fast enough for it. I got one of those today. I can only load the mission save. Avenger saves are corrupted. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, the good thing is, if you got the mission save, at the very least you can just console command to win the mission, and then you don't have to worry about that anymore. Yeah, for your birthday, the universe gives you crashes. Oh. Yeah, your Avenger saves get too big, so the game can't load them. Can that actually happen? Like the Avenger itself, you just can't go back to the ship? And so it just never gets to be able to load those saves? Oh wow, I gotta be careful about that if I'm gonna mod this hard. How long does a campaign have to go for that to happen? Because when I did the Liberate All Regions run, that wasn't an issue, but I can see that being an issue on this run. If I decide to go Liberating All Regions, because I have so many mods. Oh my gosh! Okay, maybe we should stay closer to the balloon. No, that's the issue. I cancel the mission and go back to the save, and any save after I can't load. It depends more on what you do before saving. I see. Like what's an example of something that might cause that to happen? Oh, what? No! I thought I blocked it long enough. Basically, the best time to make a manual save is after a mission or turn 1 tactical. Yeah, that makes sense. I never bothered making saves, although to be fair, I enter the Avenger a lot, so it should autosave quite often there. This is actually quite a fun game. It's very simple. And it's one of those things I don't mind losing. Wait, how are you supposed to... What am I supposed to do there? I have no idea what I was supposed to do in that spot. Maybe I was supposed to knock the balls down before the balloon reached. Like setting up missions, scanning, etc., building up the Avengers save. How many things do you have to do? Because I could have sworn I've had save files where I've done a lot of that, and that's never been an issue for me. Like, how much of, like, loading missions and stuff do you have to do for your game to just not be able to load that save file anymore? Becomes a bigger issue late game, I see. I will keep that. Oh my goodness. I'll keep that in mind, though. Thank you very much for calling that out. I guess what I'll have to do... Probably the reason why I've never run into that is because every single time I finish a mission, I almost always go back to the Avenger to look at stuff. I'm rarely ever doing stuff like just not entering a save file. The problem is that there's a hard cap on the size of the data section, so if it gets too big, it overflows and corrupts the save, I see. Oh my god, I can't defend against that one. That one's way too hard. Oh, there we go. Nothing more annoying than setting up a couple missions and having a mission pop and it crashes on loading. It's true, it's true. I wish there were ways to more easily save loadouts for your soldiers. Like some way of setting it so that like you can set it so that the soldier will always get like this piece of equipment as long as it's in your inventory without having to click on it or something. Although I think no matter what, it'll be difficult to set that up even with mods. You know, when you put it like that, Tedster, it's actually easier to understand what's going on behind the scenes of the game. A geoscape save is a running log of everything that has happened since the last mission ended, and a tactical save is a running log of everything that happened since the start of the mission. That's actually a good way of putting it. I learned something today. So when you enter a mission or return from a mission, during those loading times, all the data gets compressed/truncated. I see. We're almost back in the game, guys. Just another 10 hours later. This rope thing is actually pretty cool. You know, I might play this balloon game more often on stream. I like it actually quite a bit. Oh goodness. Okay, that one I was not surviving. Here, we're gonna do the thing where we just shake the shield back and forth up here and see if that actually works. Nope, that did not work at all. Back to the game. Alright, we need to do this mission before I end up doing the
Commander, we currently have
retaliation
no
mission
new
that's down
supplies
over
coming
here.
in. We'll need to seek out new means of replenishing our resources.
The retaliation mission hasn't popped up yet this time. Probably because I need to scan a little bit further.
To free your people from the perceived oppression of the elders, the burden of honor instilled upon me since my creation.
Oh, what is this?
My service to the gods.
Purifiers become immune to stuns and mental impairment. No thank you. Purifiers rapidly regenerate health. No thank you. Purifiers gain extra armor. All of these are no thank yous. Which one do we no thank you more? Wait, these are all terrible to have. This one prevents me from one-shotting the Purifier. This one also prevents me from one-shotting and stunning, or one-shotting the Purifier. Or this one doesn't. This one prevents me from stunning the Purifier. So there's two ways to control an enemy. You either kill them or stun them. This one prevents the stun. This one makes it harder to kill. This one doesn't actually make it harder to one-round them. This punishes you harder for not killing them in one round. Now the question is, am I gonna be okay if I have a team that's incapable of killing a Purifier in one round? And the answer is no. That's gonna be way too hard for our team to handle. I don't know how much armor they get though. This could be really nasty depending on the amount of armor they get, especially in the early game. So I guess we make them immune to stuns. I like the last save file better when I didn't have to deal with that. Oh jeez. Alright, let's do this mission real quick. What's the mod that adds these options? I have no idea. It's one of the Requiem things. It's either the second wave option called A Perilous Yearning, or it's just something in one of Rishi's mods. It could be in the... There's a Requiem mod that has like general geoscape stuff. I think it's probably that one. Yeah, let's see if we can find it during the loading screen. I think it's Requiem for Man gameplay mutators, maybe. I got this immune to stun and got 2 Purifiers on the objective room of the network tower. Oh no, I just realized they can be immune to the network tower's stun. Okay, well that's not gonna be fun for us when that happens. I like how Toki and Tetsuya are just laughing it up right now. I did the same mistake. Oh no, why didn't you tell me earlier, Toki? I would've... Actually, I probably would've picked the same thing. Nothing will feel worse when you get to like a point in the game where the enemy forces are like 1 tier above your weapon level, so it takes 2 shots to kill them. And then you just have to fight a mission with a Purifier that just keeps regenning all his life and you just can't kill him. That would just be terrible. I would never wish that upon anyone. Like, theoretically, the regen one is the best one if you're always ahead of the aliens, but sometimes you have to send the squad out that's underprepared. And when that happens, ooh boy, you better hope that you have a way to kill your Purifiers. Quick, make the game crash and select another option. Now we picked our poison. Now we swallow it and die. I actually feel like that dark event is going to, or not dark event, that pick your poison is going to be the death of a few soldiers.
You may want to instruct your men to exercise restraint when using explosives.
Asset forces are in the process of airlifting a number of supply crates out of this area. We have an opportunity here to take a
Alright, there's the first supply crate.
Locate and mark the crate for our responders. Firebrand will handle the rest.
One thing I don't like about this mission type, or this map type, is that there's literally nothing in the first half of the map. Having to run up here is so painful. It's like, why don't we just spawn me right up here?
Running. That settles it.
Shall we investigate?
Alright then. Let's run all the way up.
Getting it done.
Nothing. Can we find something? Yeah, see what I mean? The entire first half of this map is always just completely empty. It's like, what's the point of this map spawning with this first pack right here? Like, why don't we just cut this map in half?
I think I've lost about 10 pounds this season.
Stepping off.
Spawn far from the crates is even worse when a sneak drone catches you while you're still far from the crates. Oh my goodness. I think I've had that happen to me exactly once or twice.
Affirmative.
And I know that pain. The suffering that entails. They should make it so that lower ranked soldiers have like a higher percentage chance of cracking their ankles when they drop down. And that'll break concealment and cause them to be paralyzed for the rest of the game. Oh, right there. Stealth drone. Could you imagine that caught me? It was one tile away!
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
I don't want to fight, Eddie.
Move.
Okay, everybody just move up.
Double time.
We found our first big pod though, that's good. We can actually start the fight now. And get you just a little bit closer to these guys.
Good idea.
I think I'm happy if we're able to spend our concealment killing maybe these two guys. Preferably a third pod, if possible. But these guys should be fine. I kinda want our sniper a little bit closer, however.
Got it covered.
I want you a lot closer. And I want Jane Kelly within range to chop off some heads. Maybe try to get the snake next to this tile over here. Don't move a muscle. Let's put Jane Kelly right here for now.
Moving.
And we are just going to be patient. Alright, how do we start this fight? Do we just start by shooting the sectoid for a ton of damage? I guess so. Here, I'm gonna lead the target.
Sure, why not?
I'm gonna have you back there. Going to bring you just a little bit closer so that I'm able to reach with the shotgun when the time comes.
I'm on it.
Alright, that will be our engagement. And here we go. One sectoid instantly dropped. And here comes this dude. Dropped him also. Nice work. Excellent use of our concealment. Now then, Mr. Westeasy, why don't we mark these crates over here, activate stealth mode, and just start moving up. Can I have you pick up that loot, in fact? We know there's a pod down there, and we know that there's a drone behind us. There's probably one more group of 3 troopers up there somewhere.
Go, go, go!
Yeah, you're just gonna stay right there and not do anything else. And I kind of want to mark this crate, but I feel like running up here is a little bit risky. Maybe. You have a rocket. I'm going to move you in so you can use your rocket launcher.
Moving out.
You guys don't need to mark those crates just yet. And I'm going to throw the evac zone right about here.
This is Firebrand. Evac request confirmed. Hold tight.
I really want to move up to here and grab this crate. Is that safe? Alright, we're gonna play it safe, just safety.
Your plan is irrational, muddled, and inconsequential.
Firebrand is on deck for recovery. Keep
Enemies
those
did
crates,
not
Menace
notice
15.
us. Oh, they're pretty far up. You have to go like all the way up to here. Is this worth grabbing? I only have to fight these guys if I grab these 2 crates. That I can actually fight against, I think. Yeah, I think that I can actually fight against. I wish I could rocket those guys, though.
Good work. Advent's locator is down and our
As long as I kill one of them, it should be safe for Westeasy. He might take some injuries, unfortunately, but not the end of the world. There's a sectoid sitting right down there, and there's this guy over here. I can probably get both of them. I'm gonna start off with the high ground on the snake. Hello. Ah, shit. Okay, now that becomes a bit more of an issue. Let's think about this for a second and decide on what the best course of action here is. That is likely the last pod, so we can just run in and grab everything now. We've grabbed most of the crates here. 1, 2, 3. There's a few more that I haven't grabbed. We'll start running back here with you and just have you grab these crates back there. You've got to chop against that guy and this guy, but you will be sitting right out in the open, which is kind of dangerous. Start with the shot. Get a bit of chip damage on that guy, and then you can use your Sidewinder ability to reposition. And what we're going to do is we're just going to have you constantly hit and running from around this side over here. Now, I want Jane Kelly to do something, and probably her best action is going to be to come over here and just chop the scrub from the sides. Oof. Not even a connect. I do want them to get stalled against this snake over here, so I might bring the snake down. Is there like a full cover slot that I can use? I think I'm gonna have you sitting right about here. That way they have something to shoot at that's not like these people down here. Double move from that guy, single shot from this guy. Not gonna connect, excellent. Perfect. Okay, so this turn wasn't too bad. Next turn's gonna be a little bit worse. And he misses. Nice job to Jane. Ooh, double miss. Lovely. Little bit of damage on Wes, but I think we're good. Alright, Wes has had all of his armor melted off, so we gotta keep that in mind. He's no longer got armor with him. We can spit a bit of poison on top of these guys. That should keep the officer as well as the trooper under control if I'm able to get them both. However, it seems like we're having a bit of trouble getting them both. So that's problematic.
Moving to designated
The sniper over here, your job is just to grab these crates. And as long as there's nothing else behind us, you're just gonna keep on moving up and grabbing the crates that no one else can grab. So the crates that have the little XCOM mark over them, those are crates that we own, so 3. So there's 4 more crates over here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Once we grab all of these, we can focus completely on combat. I really want to kill that grub, but I know I can't. Oh, here, how about this? We go for the chop over here first. That's a dead sectoid. Then after that, we'll come back here and slam the grub for a little bit more damage using the flash. Beautiful damage right there. And we should be able to finish him off with a nice clean shot from down here. I want this ranger to come up and help out over here, so let's have West Easy come over and finish off this grub. Excellent work. Good stuff. That's health for a decent amount. Then after that, we need to focus on getting all the way down, probably somewhere in here maybe. And we'll have Loki Jazz come over here and just pick up this crate down here. And that's just about everything that we need to grab. Pretty solid. And then the snake. If I'm able to poison all of these guys, that'd be great, but I can't actually hit them all with the poison, so instead we're just gonna go for the flashbang here. I can actually get a flank over here. Oh, that's solid. Flashbang or flank? I think flashbang. We want to control the enemies. I was wondering what that noise is. Apparently my computer is making some loading noises. What is that loud noise that my computer's making? Hold up. Let me get my task manager opened. That's my hard drive. Hard drive's making a noise for some reason. I don't know why though. Okay. Well, let's take care of these guys right now. We got 2 overwatches and 2 crates that are about to be taken away. How do we prevent those crates from getting taken away? How do we prevent the crates from getting taken? This round, that's kind of difficult, isn't it? The best I can think of is running over here. If I get hit twice by those advent troopers, I'm gonna lose the snake. I'll be really sad. Oh no, you have Shadow Step, never mind. Let's mark supplies and just spit poison on top of these guys. That will make it so that they pretty much have 0 chance of actually hitting us with any of their attacks. I can also poison the Outrider Captain if I don't trust him. Who's gonna run that Overwatch for us? Jane Kelly, West Easy. Which one am I going to poison? If I poison the troopers, they literally won't be doing anything dangerous for a while. I can also poison the captain. Am I more scared of the captain or the troopers? His shot is about the same damage as the troopers. He has a battle hammer. I don't know what the battle hammer does. That's what scares me. I'm concerned about what the battle hammer is capable of doing to the team. Alright, let's just get the poison off. How much aim do they have? 25 aim? I think we'll be fine picking up that loot, right? Hopefully? I think you'll be fine. Oh my god, he hit me with a full 4 damage on that. Oh my goodness, West Easy might be dead. Ow, that was a big hit right there.
Got it. Moving.
That was a big hit right there. Ouch. And half of that chance was actually Gray's chance, so he landed like the 11% chance to land a really high damage on us with his damage roll. Now that is quite unfortunate. We're gonna have to deal with the officer, who's going to be... I think we're gonna keep Jane Kelly right here so she can get ready to run in and chop. Our best hope is for West Easy to probably get bled out. Or for the officer to miss, if he might miss.
I'm not really comfortable with this, Eddie.
Okay, he's going for a mark, and he marked the snake, which is good for us. Hopefully he doesn't target West Easy. Okay, for some reason he's decided that the snake is the more dangerous target, so he's just focusing on that thing. Excellent. Yeah, all of you guys just shoot the snake. Ignore West Easy. Ouch! What is it with these advent troopers hitting us through poison? See, this is why I don't use flashbangs for endgame. Because they just shoot us anyways and just hit their shots. Now imagine this was endgame enemies with like endgame levels of damage. We'd just be dead.
It's a beautiful day.
I don't like you very much. Alright, let's dispose of these guys. This mission was incredibly brutal. And still is. Who can actually get this kill for us? Jane Kelly can slice this guy. That should be a kill. And West Easy, you're gonna have to get this kill yourself to not die.
Fine.
That's not guaranteed. This is possibly a kill. Good, we got it. Okay, that mission was pretty rough.
Will do.
2 people wounded, unfortunately, so they will not be participating on the next... Oh my god, there's a drone there! It was the drone from earlier. He was just like, you guys miss me? Surprise drone. I like how Keeler's contribution to this mission is grabbing 3 crates and then getting stunned by a drone.
This is Firebrand. It's time to go.
Okay, let me first ensure that we have a way to kill this drone. If we somehow fail to kill it, I'll be really sad. especially if we lose the snake. Oh, I have to risk the grenade blowing this guy up. How much damage does Jane Kelly do? 82, okay. I'll take that. There we go. Oh, it's actually worse because of the zone of control.
Asset secure.
That's alright. The important thing is that everyone here is alive. Let's go home, shall we? That should be the last group of enemies on the map.
Humans are naturally attracted to the blunders, bruises, and over-the-top parts and antics of others. Sympathetic or otherwise.
I have far too much money to be expected to do it myself.
Okay, we're gonna send the guys that are low on HP home. You guys will just sit on this spot and overwatch. Now, for the most part, I think the reinforcements will just die and not get to do anything for us. And I'm pretty sure Escaler will just wake up and leave anyways this round. Donut. Nice shot. This entire mission is just people landing low percentage chance shots. And just destroying them with max roll damage.
Orders confirmed. Moving out. Next time, let's just sit in an oven.
All XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
Alright guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed that mission. Very exciting final mission to end off for today's stream maybe. I think we'll be taking a break here for the night, guys. I'm feeling a bit tired myself. Hopefully you guys were able to enjoy today's stream. So, till next time, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me on my birthday. And we will be back probably tomorrow for some more XCOM. And overall, I have a decent start to the campaign. Not a perfect one. We did lose one soldier so far, one or two. But we did have a pretty good run overall still. And the liberations are underway. It's already time to end the stream. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm also a bit tired myself. Damn, I just tuned in. I'm sorry if you just tuned in. We'll be back tomorrow though, so no worries, man. Where did today go? Today passed by pretty quickly, didn't it? Let's just do some quick rank ups. I already know what I'm taking on most of these people. Alright. Good resource rewards. Excellent stuff. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's stream. Lots of fun. And I'm looking forward to seeing how this campaign unfolds. Chance to panic when missing a shot. Oof. That's a bad panic to have. That's one of those ones where it's like, when you miss a shot, that usually means the situation goes to become less okay. So when you have a situation become less okay, you want to like mitigate that as much as possible so that it stays as okay as possible. That panic makes it even worse. Enjoy the rest of your evening, Commander. Happy birthday. Thank you very much, Tyriander.
This ship isn't all that different from the old base.
Have a good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, alright? Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.